Okay. Yep, there we go. Hello. We have to play daily games. Ivory Tusk Fortress is so much cooler, but the spider card does see more play. Seven mana star with trample. Or one in a white. Player with the lowest life locks it on Peacekeeper. I think it locks it on Peacekeeper. This has funny applications, whereas this is just dog shit. Hello, everyone. Annie joins up. Intriguing. Let's go with Curse of the Cabal because it's funnier. Nah, it's Roar. It's Roar. I didn't even read the other one. I know Flaming Tyrannosaurus sees more play. Oh, why is Rhystic Circle so expensive? 4 mana for that? Hello. Ugh. Think about Lingering Death. Those both are really bad. It has to be Pinions. No shot! No shot! Under what circumstance? You should play Jund Wildfire, it's better. Prowess. When this creature do something 1. This is keyword mechanic 1. Surveil. No, so it's not surveil. Elementa. So it's not elemental. Trample. So it's a trampler. When this creature attacks, something 1. One in a red. Sacrifice. Sacfri. No, not sacrifice. Discard your hand. This is discard your hand. This one's tough. It's a trampler. It has you discard your hand. Trampler, and then it does something on attack. Something won. I have no idea what this is. Is this discard? Discard? D-I-S. Oh, it's when this creature enters, you discover 5. It's rampaging. Fuck, trumpeting. Carnosaur. Discard trumpeting Carnosaur. Yeah, discard this card. It deals 3 damage. Okay, we have a legendary creature here. Wild line of text there. Oh, so this is Haragast? No, this isn't Haragast. You may cast Spells. You may cast spells as though they did something or other. You may draw. No, you may cast spells. Spells. Yeah, spells. No. What the fuck is this? This is really confusing me. This bottom part. Blank a blank. It's not champion. You may cast a N-O-N. This is such a weird line of text. If you were given the opportunity to design a set with the sole explicit purpose of pissing everyone else, what would you do? Day Night is back. This isn't Behold. Yeah, this isn't Behold. It wouldn't. A creature wouldn't just have Behold a merfolk on it or something. Be like, as an additional cost to cast this Behold a merfolk. Behold a merfolk colon. It wouldn't just be like Behold a merfolk, motherfucker. Yeah, this isn't champion object. Ooh, partner. Yeah, you may have a second SECON. You may have a SE. Oh no, it's not second. It's choose a background. Yeah. So it's a choose a background commander. You choose a background. Well, that narrows the pool a lot. It's not Gut. What are the choose a background commanders? It's not Aranis. This isn't Karlach. Karlach's Fury of Avernus. I see what you like. Fury of Avernus. Oh, it's Renari. Yeah, that fits the you may cast dragon spells and artifacts. But yeah, it's Renari. Because she's Merchant of Marvels. Todd Howard. There's one for costumes and gifts, an unset space particle, or one through Thopters from the Brothers' War. Not Foundry. Next. Noyan Dar. Shadow Spear. This is code for... Wait, no. It can be made of bark, bronze, gems, gravel, ice or thorns, hide. Venter's one of Magic's most prolific artists, known for Windfall. Oh. I want to say Pete, but I'm not sure about that. It's not Commander until someone has cast a Blasphemous Act. The worst color in Magic. This clue is written by a Jund player. Blue? Ulash is the hate seed. Ball Lightning's iconic mana cost in lettered form. Red, red, red. I'm doing well, Future Manx. A good pal of a Johnny. Or as he'd called one this. Oh, Pride Mate. A spell subtype that was introduced in Strixhaven. Lesson. Donatello is this kind of scientist. He's a rad scientist. I don't know. Bloomborough's Rabbity Phineas is an ace archer. There are nearly 20 different pieces of equipment depicting this particular instrument of killing. The best one's the top pick. An axe? I'm not sure. Codename of Rivals of Ixalan? It's like a... Oh, codename of Rivals of Ixalan. Or a deck archetype known for sacking and bringing back a carton full of zero-cost doodads. Oh, eggs. Released in 2008, it's the 47th Magic expansion and introduced the concept of mythic rares. 3 words. Is it like Scars of Mirrodin? No. I'm not sure. A portable hole may swallow a creature. Antonym of happy. Sad. I don't know. No, drawing nothing but lands will do it. I'm not sure what that'd be. Is it shards? Shards of Alara. Limb Duel. You might ask for one of these in a friendly game. If you forgot to target your Bolthead ward, a redo. A vampire legend who's been a shaman, an ally, a cleric, and has teamed up with an angel. Oh, this is Drana. And then 41 down is a wetland living bird seen in Magic primarily in Innistrad. Sagard is a big fan. A heron. Where water meets the land. It's a flood. If it's flooded, you can pay 2 blue and return 2 islands and bounce a creature. Flooded. I'm not sure. Use a site for sore eyes. Shoreline. Water meets land, it's a shoreline. Yep. Okay, great. In letter turns, the fruit of your dark ritual. Black. This of bounty heralds demons or of greed. Horn. They're all horns. It describes attractive land that's been arid and dry. It also flashes plateaus, an arid mesa. Prince of Thralls. There are none alive that I cannot crush, and there are none dead that I do not command. Mishra's version of this artifact doesn't really like landfall decks. Onk. Battle for Baldur's Gate Legends, known as that's Nelia. One of the directional cheese. This Kodama is the one with partner. Oh, it's West Tree. No, wait, no. This is the East Tree. I'm stupid. Powerful blue aura that will allow a creature to be freed from the real. Nira, I say. Male saying an aria. With an apostrophe, it's who possessed a certain revelation that drew cards, gained a life, and ruined standard in 2012. Wilson, aka Tuna the Titan, thank you for getting a deck review for next week. There's one for costumes. Venters. I think this is Pete. I think it's Pete Venters. The best one is top pick. Axe! It's a pickaxe! Oh, fuck off. Sphinx's revelation. Okay, I see. Sometimes it slithers, sometimes it bobbles, and other times it's shaped like a ham. Oh, a head. Bubble head. Slither head. I see. 22 cards feature this cutesy creature type. And an elemental one is Ban and Commander. Chop. Otter. Lutri's banned. Yes. Okay, great. Pima. Thada Adele. Antonym of happy. Drawing nothing but lands will do it. Eos. So this is just sad. A Jumpstart train to exclusive legend. Behemoth Color and Cat Shaman. Runadi. 7 minutes! Okay, this is a record. Wow. That was really fast. I think our fastest before this was 10 minutes, 30 seconds. All right, guys, we have to scramble, but then we're going to get into deck reviews. Dirty Roasties. That's awful. What an awful name for a dish. No offense, chat. And our smash burgers and fries. It's twice as much, but it looks better. Spicy sausage or pizza? I'm going with the pizza here, guys. This doesn't look that bad. Yeah, this is crazy. I would not pay double the price for that hot dog. Doug, thanks for the tier 1. I'm going to have a slice of cheeseburger loaded fries. Sounds really good, though. Chicken schnitzel burger. Yeah, no question. Cheese and ham panini or hot dog? They're both awful. I'll have the nacho sharer. I can split that with a friend, even though it's expensive. Let's go with the meal. But I don't know about that. I'll take the sauté sticks. Great. Okay, I'm not that mad about that. All right. First thing, I'm just getting this out of the way. Do we have Star Map Star here? All right, and second question, do we have Mr. Crit? Mr. Crit is here. Oh, Halar! The Fire Fletcher. Based. Did the blurb. All right. Aim is to load Halar with +1/+1 counters and kick cheap spells to burn opponents. Backup is to use the +1/+1 counters to make threatening creatures. It tends to be explosive, can win pretty early, but then loses to mid-range aggro decks, and is a magnet for spot removal from control players. Don't really want to spend more than 20 pounds on a card, otherwise no other restrictions. I feel like my current problem is Hanar being removal bait and then having no cards in hand to rebuild after investing everything into them. I want to try and actually stick my big burn turn when it actually happens. Okay. So I think major issue. We need to be protecting Halar without investing any mana into protection. I like the idea of Snakeskin Veil. I think there are better methods in green to protecting Halar than just like kicking around. So I think we're just going to move away from the more expensive cards like Virtuous Greer Hulk here. Kind of pricey to get 4 counters, in my opinion. Colonial Hydra. There's to play Colonial Hydra and then swing with it. And then you get the counters on Halar. I don't know if this is really doing it for me. I think it's also just too slow. Reach time is kicked. Beautiful. It's just a kicker spell. Fun. It goes wide. 3 mana for a kicker. 3 mana is a lot for a kicker. I think we're sort of on the edge there. Okay, I like the Bog Bonder. I want more Bog Bonding. So I think what we're going to do... Oh, no. Teamer Sabretooth is goated as well. Six mana. Drum Hunter's a bit expensive for card draw. I can appreciate Thrill Seeker. Not a big fan of the Hydra. Seems a little slow. I'm just removing everything that seems expensive to me. So that's generally going to be plays that are over 6 mana. Generally. There's some cards that are cheaper that have me a little interested. Okay, it's a +1/+1. Oh, this is really cute. I like this synergy with Halar. Goblin Bushwhacker. No. Let's keep the Bushwhacker. I think I can appreciate Goblin Bushwhacker because there's some go wide aspects up here with the stupid fucking Wolfbriar Elemental. Okay. Each creature with flying and each player. Sure. I can believe this is fine. Sorcery speed is a little bit iffy. Decimate will sometimes just not have the final target. What bracket is supposed to be? It looks a little 3 or little 2. It's giving 2 right now. Oh wait, this isn't synergy with Halar. That's so sad. It's the Jiraga Warcrawler is because it isn't based on Halar's power. It's based on counters. Put a counter. Drionic's a little slow. I want to believe in once in future, but I think it's just too slow. Okay, I kind of like hitting people with Halar, so I don't mind the haste enabling here. Okay, so we made some room. Yeah, Guardian Projects is fine. It doesn't matter. Yes, 22 creatures is a little low. We're going to make it better. So first things first, Wicker Picker. This is evil if you just don't have this in Halar. It's so free. Creature spells you cast have Sticker Kicker 1. Now keep in mind, you don't need a fucking sticker sheet to play this card. So you may pay an additional 1 as you cast a creature spell. If you do, you get a ticket. Then you may put a sticker on it. Here's what you do. You don't need to run sticker sheets to have a sticker card in your deck. What this does, though, is it makes every single creature trigger Halar. That is how that works. Wicker Picker is probably one of the best creatures ever printed for Halar. All right. O Kicker, sort mana value. First Lightning's pretty funny. One damage to each creature without flying at each player. If it was kicked, it has 4. Sure. But also, why not add stickers? Because they're annoying. I have breath, but hey, it can go. No, yeah, no, it's just decent. Hmm. Hmm. I don't really like Whip Silk. Unless you're an enchantment deck. I think Mycos Bond is goated. I like Vastward Surge enough. The front side is pretty decent, and then the back side is pretty good if you have a white board. It is 8 mana, but you do put like 2 counters on everything, which is like not the worst, especially after like a giant multi-kicker turn with the stupid wolf elemental. Okay. See if there's anything that references kicked spells. It is permanent, not type permanent. Listen, if you want to dive into stickers and stuff, that's beautiful. I do like to pride myself on being a sticker-free streamer. I will get into stickers if Mr. Crit wants me to. But I'm just saying, if I were to build Halar, I would have Wicker Picker without a sticker sheet. Okay. So we have a few options for protection spells. Yeah, please no, exactly. So we have a few options for protection spells. First and foremost, Sereth. The Viper's Fang. Other tapped creatures you control have Death Touch. Other untapped creatures you control have Hexproof. So you play this, and then you play Halar alongside some other ramp spell, and then you can start kicking and stuff. Number 2. We're going to also put in Hajar. Hajar comes down before Halar, and then asks 0 more mana for you to protect Halar. Next up is Arbor Elf. Just more 1 mana Dorkage is really nice. And speaking of 1 mana Dorkage, Utopia Sprawl. Wild Growth. Fertile Ground. All right. And then lastly, we're going to go ahead and add probably our most expensive card in the form of Solfim. I do think this is a Solfim deck through and through. I'm not going to ask you to pay for any more expensive card than this one. Like, this one is worth it. Because unlike most decks where Solfim can kind of feel like a win more card, like you're already impact tremoring me for 60 with Perforos, why do you need Solfim as well? Here, it's turning a 3-point burn from Halar into a 6-point burn, and then into an 8-point burn, and then into a 10-point burn. And it works alongside Burst Lightning and stuff. You like hit someone in the head for 8, and then you also get the kicker damage. Wolf Willow Haven, I would rather like it. Our Overgrowth. I'd rather an Overgrowth. That being said, I do feel like this deck is a little low on lands. We have 37 right now. So it's probably Zertod drew it out. Okay, tell you what, I'll take out Boots and Valkus. I'm fine with Greaves. It's just we need to make room for some other broken cards here. So number 1, get Orin Reef, the Vastwood. Then we can do something like, It's such a great idea. Oh yeah, Imperial Recruiter. I'm going to walk you through every single Imperial Recruiter target you have until you understand. Ouroboros, Alana and Elena, Forgotten Ancient, Wicker Picker, Voldaren Thrillseeker, and then there's one other really important one. Oh, Sereth. No, Sereth's a 3/4. Ah, terrible. Terrible. Zajar is also huge. I would like to have one protection spell in the Imperial Recruiter. Just wondering what that looks like. Is it Hajar? Yeah. Hajar's already in. It just, I would like an Imperial Recruitable protection spell. Guardian Augmenteer. Guardian Augmenteer is he a 2/2? Oh, damn. I thought that was bigger. I don't know why I thought this guy was like huge. Great, let's playtest this deck. You mind we added lands? Draw. Forest. Next turn. Well, we're playing birds on turn 1, by the way. Hajar. 1, 2, 3, 4. Burst Lightning is kicker 4 to deal an extra 2 damage. That's horrible. But the front face is 1 red mana, deal 2 damage. The kicker 4 will not come up that frequently, but when it does, it's fine. I don't know. You're shitting on Burst Lightning, dude. It's not that bad a card. Kicker 4 to deal an extra 2 damage? That's horrible. Says someone who's never played with Burst Lightning before. Alright, kicking this. Search library for land card with basic land type. Mountain. Boop. Finds a Vastwood. I mean, yeah, I don't put Lightning Bolt in any of my commander decks, and you're wrong for it. And you're wrong for it. Just saying, you know, there's a time and a place for everything, and this deck is Burst Lightning's time and place. Red. 1, 2, 3, 1. So 3 damage to 2 targets. Red tap. Is this sacrifice or discard? Oh, sacrifice land. Okay, float a green. There's Ouroboros. Okay, I guess we're just cycling this then. Yeah, I have Lightning Bolt in my Zerzoth deck, which has a lot of damage multipliers. So if you have like City on Fire, that's 1 red mana, deal 9 damage. So Snakeskin Veil on Halar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Grow from the Ashes with Kicker. Well, you move through combat first. But then you go mountain. Shoot everyone for 7. Okay. So if we just need more card draw, We could do thickest in the thicket. X +1/+1 counters on target creature where X is that creature's power, so doubles power of Halar. Beginning of end step, draw 2 cards if you control the creature with the greatest power tied for the greatest power. Remove increasing savagery for that. And that seems pretty good for me for this. Draws cards, does everything silly. So maybe Guardian Project is out. It's probably just not the best way to draw cards. And instead, let's run, first things first, Traverse. The Ulvenwald. And since we're on Analyze Traverse, maybe we don't actually need Imperial Recruiter. So we have Traverse the Ulvenwald, Analyze the Pollen. Let's get a little bit of some self-mill action in here, because there's a lot of permanents as a rule deck is one to have. So let's do Malevolent Rumble. Malevolent Rumble in ooh, Snake Umber. Yeah, Snake Umber's a good suggestion. No Return of the Wild Speaker. Return of the Wild Speaker's fine. Yeah, Terra Symbiosis. Well, Terra Symbiosis, we only put counters on one at a time. So it only ever draw one card. But maybe that's enough. Whenever you cast a kick spell, draw a card. So sometimes you draw more. There you go. Yeah, okay. Whenever you put one more counters on a creature, you draw that many cards. So it's only once each turn. Yeah, Collective Resistance is probably worthwhile. But it's not Kicker. It's Escalate. I don't like that. It's a fine card. You know, I'd rather have like a kicker density. It also doesn't put counters on. It's like, okay, Greaves is coming out. We have enough protection now and ways to find it. Virtue of Courage is funny. I don't know if it's worthwhile, because unlike a Storm deck, this one doesn't go mana positive. I like Virtue of Courage in Storm decks, because you cast more spells, the spells deal more damage. You cast more spells, the spells deal more damage, and they make more mana. That's the big thing. Untimely malfunction, I guess. All right, playtest. Draw. Fertile Ground. Ouroboros. Halar. Okay. Combat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wing. Second main phase. 1, 2, 3. Overload. 7 damage to each opponent already. Pretty decent. Canopy Surge. After combat, you just explode everyone. It's pretty funny. I'd graveyard that. Okay, well, we're gonna have a lot of mana here, which is good. So, this adds green, 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 red. We have one floating green left. Green, 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 red. Here we can just go. Get Canopy Surge. Kicker Sacker Creature is so tough. I already explained why I do not really like Virtue of Courage in this deck. LaSalle. So sorry to say, Virtue of Courage is not making it in this deck just because it does not go mana positive. I wonder if you just run dogshit kicker cards just because they have kicker and are cheap. Because I think Primal Growth is too expensive. Sacking a creature is a really tough deal. Like, honestly, I don't know if that's even that bad. Sort MB. Honestly, I like Reclaim the Waste. It's just a tap land that sometimes kicks in the late game. We have a all colorless land here. Hand, rather. We have an all land hand. We have an only green hand. Let's try it. Draw. Malevolent Rumble. Get Fertile Ground. Fertile ground, the mount or the forest on red. Forge of Heroes. So here we go. Forest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 mana, so we can go Hardened Scales Seraph. This turn, 1, 2, 3, Pilar. Put 2 counters on. Oh, they have hexproof. Okay. They have hexproof. We go Terra Symbiosis this turn. Next turn, Keen Sense, Kick Vines, counter. That's 2 counters. We draw 2 cards. And we also draw, so that's 3 cards for the Keen Sense. And then we draw 2 cards off the Terra Symbiosis. Orin Reef. 1, 2, 3. Snake Umbra on Halar. Next turn. Okay, at this point, the game's just kind of locked for us, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Grow from the ashes. So, counter. Shoot. So draw 6. And then 1, 2 for Terra Symbiosis. And then we get 2 mountains. We get Mountain Forest. Still haven't made land drop. Trigger. It's not a double shoot, it's a double draw. There's Keen Sense and Snake Umbra that trigger separately, Modest Meows. So there was no double shoot happening, there was a double draw. Anyway. Yeah, I'd keep this hand. Think. I can put it on here. I can go 1, 2, 3. Alar, you have Vines of Vastwood up for protection. They don't do anything. Oops. This would be next turn. Dink. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slippery Bogbonder. Vines. Next turn would be Dink. 2. Level and Rumble. Goblin, whatever the hell. Probably just 2, 3, 4. There's no reason not to kick this right now. Lana and Elena partners. Pass. Green. Vines of Vastwood. Shoot for, that would be 5. Next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First Lightning with kicker. Shoot for 6 or for more. It'd be 2 more. All right, this is feeling pretty good now. Thank you, Mr. Crit. They do have Palmer. Whoa. We have Palmer. Yeah, I'm here. Okay, great. I'll be there for the stream, and my name is Palmer. The deck is Spellslinger, built around Ink Treader, Zada, Mirrorwing Dragon in the 99, but Bill Potts being the commander. Whenever you cast an instant or spell that targets only Bill Potts, or activate an ability that targets only Bill Potts, copy that spell or an ability. Okay, I see. All right, great. Yeah, so we can take a look at this then. I do like Secret Commander, Zada, and etc. Whoa, that's funny. I think that's bad, but it's funny. All right, let's fetch a Surveil. Incorrect. Incorrect. Okay, Swell of Growth is out. You don't have enough lands to really make it matter anyway. Wild Defiance. It's cute. Jeskai Ascendancy is good. That's a good card. Target of a spell. Yeah, that's good. I don't know how to feel about Aspirant's Ascent, but maybe it's good enough. I don't like that it doesn't cycle. That card seems fucking broken. Holy shit. I don't like the explore extra land one. Horsemanship. Once again, just not a fan of additional lands. I like the ones that make treasure, just because it's guaranteed that you get the value out of that. Okay, Daring Discovery is so fucking funny. But only targets. That only targets. That only targets. Yeah, this doesn't work. Up to 3. Never mind, it does work. Because you can choose to only target 1. Not Thrilling Discovery. Okay, that works, that works. Foolish me. Alright, let's add more lands. Gold Rush would be funny. It's already in. So, more lands. I'm thinking MDFCs. It is MDFC. Target creature you control gets +2/+2 until end of turn. It fights, it doesn't matter. Double target creature's power and against first strike. Target creature gains protection. Target creature does damage. Put a counter on target creature. All right, let's give this a whirl now. Play Vastwood Fortification. Here. Oh, I was going to put Surveils in. Looks like a red, blue, green, mostly Teamer. So we'll put in Lush. No. Hedge Maze. Stump's always 2 targets. It's still good. So Hedge Maze, blue red, Thundering Falls, and then red green commercial district. I do got some cards in the considering pile. I'll look in the considering pile. Considering. These are all okay. All those cards read to me like payoffs that are already in the deck a little bit. Okay. I do not particularly like this hand. I do particularly like this hand. Third Path Iconoclast seems broken as fuck. So, draw. Always tapped land. Although, no, we go Fabled Passage for blue here. We're going to Stomp Ground. Third Path. And now we're locked in. If you untap with this, you win. And the simple reason is we have Fink, Aspirant's Ascent. Get a stupid fucking thingy. One white protection. Next turn. Farseek, you could have done protection this turn instead. Farseek can get any non-forest card. It isn't worded like that, but type island. Or type mountain. Get Thundering. Surveil 1. Graveyard Plains. Chalk and Breeding Pool. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mirror Wing Dragon. Blue. Slip through space. Get a soldier. Then, hey, copy that spell for each other creature they control that the spell could target. So we'll draw 5 cards. Next turn. 2, 3, 4. Bill Potts. Cerulean Wisps. Maybe let's keep a red untapped. Red definitely seems like our best color. Green seems like our second best. So we will... That only targets both cards. Copy it. So we have 2. And then we have 1 for each other creature we control. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 9 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we win. Draw a card. Until end of turn, target creature gains trample and gets +1/+1/0 for each card you draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Or no, it'd still be 9. So these creatures are +1,000,000, +1,000,000,000. So this kills a player. This kills another player. It's turn 6. Okay. And the MDFC worked for us there. Okay. We don't have token generation in this hand. That may be an issue. I think we roll with it anyway. Scalding Tarn, we get Thundering. Here's the beauty of Surveil Lands. Growl Crackling Wit. I don't think so. Okay. Flooded Strand, crack it. Get a Hedge Maze. Once again, Surveil Lands are goaded. Fist of Flames, we'll just graveyard that. We're just only looking for token generation, I feel. Here's Frontline Heroism. Enters, create a a 1/1 red soldier creature token with it. What bracket is this? I'd call this 3. When you recast a spell that targets only a single creature control. Next turn. City of Brass. Storm Kiln. Next turn. Green. Luxurious Libation. Targets only a single creature we control. Then we create a token. And 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 then we create a token. Okay. Now we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Archmage Emeritus. Pass. Treasure on your end step. Archmage Emeritus indestructible. Stormkiln Artist indestructible. Oh, wait, no. Because we only copied onto a soldier. Either way, whichever one gets targeted by removal, we give hexproof indestructible. We make 2 treasures. We draw 2 cards. And then we go next turn. Command Tower. 1, 2, 3, 4. That doesn't quite work for us, but what does work is Farseek. Farseek, we get a mana back. We get to draw a card. And then we get to view library, plains, mountain. Now we're mana neutral. Okay, no, this still works out because we go ding, 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 Trader's Greed, make a soldier, and then we get 4 mana of any color, and 2 treasure tokens and 2 cards. And then we get to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Bill Potts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Involuntary employment on Bill Potts. Treasure, because we get a copy here. And then we get a soldier token copy here. So then we get treasure, 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 treasure. Because we get 2 each. We also draw 3 cards. Red, white, white, feather. 1, 2. Gold Rush on Archmage Emeritus. We get a copy. This exiles as it resolves. Did we already do the treasure here? Did a decent amount of treasure there. Okay, and this goes back to our hand at the end of turn. We get to swing with our stuff. We have Heroic Intervention up. Okay, and then we like mega win. Is sudden breakthrough. Okay, this is stupid. I think Ral's too slow. I think if Ral's already doing stuff, you've already won. So I think instead of doing that, we should probably just have another token generation engine kicking around. And I think that's probably a Murmuring Mystic. It's easier to cast than Talrand. And the +1/+1 on the tokens don't really matter. Plus it's a 1/5. It survives like 3 damage wraths. Survives Flame Slash Seer. Yeah, I think I like Murmuring Mystic more than Talrand here. Great. That seems good to go. Like, there was not a single game there where I was like, oh, well, I explode. Oh, well, I didn't draw well. Like, you have the potential to explode every game. It's just a question of whether or not you get removed. And great news, we had a Sejiri Shelter. Help with that. What about the Prowess Monk Generator guy? You mean Monastery Mentor? I think that's already in the deck. Because got it covered. Moving on. Do we have muffins here? Is sick again? No, I still am a little sick. Like, I have the leftover, like, cough. Fucking Akroma? Please tell me you're here, muffins. I want to look at this deck so bad. Please. Please. Muffins, come on. I am here, thank God. Theme of the deck is Akroma's Reality Warping Rage. Magic behaves strangely, deflections and copies. And in the world with withers and strains, red stack stuff. Get Akroma out, get flipped by turn 4 or 5. Get her power high enough to rip someone in half. Repeat as needed and able. Deck is still pretty new, but it has seen some action. Generally, it's done well, aside from a couple of freak occurrence plus 12 or greater land draws. Okay, yeah, sure. It definitely does rip people in half, and sometimes get in terrifyingly short order, but usually doesn't have enough gas to kill a table. I do proxy, so no price restriction. The main problem is the deck runs out of gas and quickly. I like to get more goaded at all possible. There are also some elements of the deck that are in conflict with another, like wanting to hold up mana for copies and deflections when you have a beatdown commander with fire breathing. Yeah, that is a little weird. Okay, so let's duplicate. I can definitely help you keep your deck gassed up. So not them. Not them. Huh? Sorry, smile. What's happening? Because 1000 Muffin says, I am here in YouTube chat. So we're on different wavelengths, Switch chat. I did not think that other person was them. Anyway. Twitch chat trying to confuse me. I like the Voyager staff. That's funny. All right, I'm seeing rituals up the wazoo here. No wonder why you gas out. You spam, you literally are just vomiting out your hand. Not a big fan of Seize the Spotlight outside of decks that can sacrifice things pretty regularly. Because then they just go, yeah, sure, I'll give you my creature. And then you're kind of just like, whatever. Seems very expensive. Ah, it's okay. You get 300 elk points in like 5 seconds. Radiate. Choose target instant or sorcery spell that targets only a single permanent or player. You can infinitely loot in this deck with Fury Storm and Ashling. Is it bad that I want to make you more focused? Like, what other red disguise cards do we have? Random card for Scryfall. Thief of Sanity. I love Thief of Sanity, especially in cubes. Wow, Mo Forward suck. All right, let's look for cards that turn creatures face up or down. I know there's Backslide, but that's blue. Turn target face down creature and opponent controls face up. Yeah, we're not doing that. Dude, what? This is hilarious. It sucks, but it's funny. Worst card of all time, worse than Wood Elemental? Worse than Wood Elemental is pretty high bar. Break Open does suck a lot, though. I don't know if I believe in Sozin's comment here. You could do instant speed impulse draw. Only if it actually has a target. Huh? Till the end of your next turn, you may play those cards. Duelist Flame seems pretty good. Price of Glory friendly fires you too hard. You have a lot of instants. I think Worst Toll's the same way. Just like, I would run just like a spell that's like stuff can't be dealt damage and stuff can't be countered. If you really care about that so much, like Spider-Punk. Right. Draw. Mountain. Next turn. Ancient Tomb. This is 6 mana to flip. We have 5. Fugitive Codebreaker. Next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn over a chroma. We could also go like 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's Mana Geyser now. Then you flip a chroma, hold up Untimely Malfunction. Swing. This is where something like War's Toll would not help you. Untimely Malfunction. Shinka. 2, 3. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. Seize the day. After you attack for the first time. Card a card if you do draw 2 cards. Three red. Bulk. No, we can just bulk up here. Hooray. Well, someone's dead now. And then you go 1, 2, 3 red. 1, 2. Exile the top 3. Reveal a non-land card. Well, there we go. You cast that card without paying its mana cost if it's less than the number of mountains you control. Up, Shinka fucked you. Shinka fucked you. You cannot cast it for free. I mean, you could have pre-combated the mountain, which is probably correct. I'm a goofball. Actually, Shinka didn't fuck you. Alright, so 1, 2. 1, 2. Also, this should flip for 1. Discard your hand, then draw 3. Oh, nice. We can redraw here. Empty hand, sad? What are you talking about? We're about to draw another 3 cards on our next turn. We're doing totally fine here. I'd keep this. Opera Love Song. Miss our land, drop die. I do think you need a valid code awakening. Probably over Braid of Fire. Right? Honestly, this deck doesn't feel that bad. Draw. Mountain. Next turn. Ancient Tomb. Next turn. Pass. Big score. Discard. Wild Magic Surge. 2 treasure. Draw 2 cards. Next turn. One, 2. Hedis. Pass. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Think. Yep, we would have missed our land drop here if it wasn't for Valid Cut, but we already missed a couple. Bummer. I'm gonna take a Price of Progress out. Price of Progress would hit you here for 5 million damage. Yeah, the One Ring is boring. You're right. I'm not putting it in. You don't need to have 3 Game Changers in your deck. Connecting the dots is whatever. I'm so not into it. I want other Neheb in this deck. The 5-mana one. Inti isn't bad. I'm gonna go with like a Reckless Impulse though. Or March. Yeah, that's the same thing I said. I'm just not gonna put it in. One Ring ain't fun. Last Agni Kai. Ashling. Ashling's kind of good. What? Vessel of Smiles and Fun. Make 4 mana. Ashling. Okay, here we go. 1/2. Instant or sorcery spell. Discard a card. Then draw a card. Discard Embercleave. Draw a card. Add 3 red mana. One, 2. Destroy your artifact. The second time this ability is resolved this turn, it shoots everything. So we're also discarding and drawing still. Discard Bolt Bend. Draw a card. Whiff. Bummer. Voyager Staff. We're still missing land drops. I think you need 40 lands. I don't think there's any way around it. Painter's Servant. Huh? Was this for like Pyroblasts? Yeah, I'm not vibing with that. What are we? It's to make things blue. Oh, it gets protection from white and blue. That's funny. Okay, Painter's Servant can stay, and I kind of like that. Yeah, Commander has protection. That's funny. It's funny. Big score out. What to put in? Yeah, we could do Shatter Skull. All right, draw. Mountain. Next turn. Mountain. Edis. Next turn. Mountain. Here's a Chroma. Next turn. Sunspine Lynx. Next turn. Okay, we do our commander. 1, 2, 3. Make 5 red mana. 6. Hit you for a billion. Vandal Blaster thing. I guess we could have Pyretic Performered before, right? No, because we need the 6 mana. Okay. Looting. Command Beacon. 1 red. Desperate Ritual. We have 3 floating mana. 1 till the end of your next turn. Yeah, so we'll seize opportunity. Exile top 2 cards until end of next turn. We can play those cards. Swing. Redirect your kill spell. Next turn. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Neheb. Swing a Chroma. Second main phase. We get 5 billion mana from Kedis. 1, 2. Fling the links. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pinnacle Monk back. Probably seize opportunity. 1, 2, 3. Seize opportunity. Exile the top 2. Vessel. Next turn. There's Ambercleave. You're not feeling too bad about that. I don't want to turn this into like a giant fuck you storm deck, even though it'd be really funny too. I think this deck's gonna do fine as is. We have more impulse draw, card flows, kind of good. Kills people with the chroma. Sure, all works. Thanks, Muffins, for sending in a silly chroma deck. Did that not copy into YouTube chat? Worthless stream splitter. All right, so I should be present for the stream. So do we have Remy here? If not, I'll move Remy to the back, then I'll do Remy at the end of the stream. Also, okay, Jackie's not going to be here for the stream, so we'll just do Jackie last. Okay, Remy is you. Great. Timna and Tana. Okay, we're a little over here, unless that was just an importing error, which I imagine it is, because Architect sucks. Okay, Architect sucks. God. Why does it always do that? Sort by man value. All right. Timna Tana. Should be present. Game plans on the Architect. Games feel very tedious. I lose most of the games I play with it. It's very slow. In the few games I do win, it's usually by a byproduct of me treading water. Win or lose, I never played a game where I felt like I played an empty game of MTG or had fun. It's a one-trick pony. Does one thing each game and each turn, which isn't fun for anyone, and rarely ever does anything that surprises my opponents. My friends got intimidated by it, so they don't even play with me, even though it's not actually that powerful. Feels weird to have niche cards like Weatherlight Completed and ugly meta cards like Drannith Magistrates list Timna in the same deck will bring bracket 4. This is not bracket 4. Whatever you're doing, it's really not that intensive. Streaming later than usual? I'm not streaming later. And we're only an hour 40 minutes in. I normally start at noon. All right, let's read the primer on your architect. Get an idea. Because it appears to be like a token sack deck, and it seems to be doing that in a very slow manner. That's not conducive to bracket 4. What's your goal for this deck? You don't have to. It's pretty complicated. Give me an idea of what you want this deck to look like. I've never been confused before like this. Just read the first part. So the goal of this deck is to make Tana unblockable, make Saprolings, and make her big with those Saprolings. Then sacrifice them for effects to make her even huger. It usually wins via sacrifice damage or commander damage. Okay. This deck relies heavily on Tana. Alright, so it's a heavily relying on Tana deck. Okay. So, my question for you is we're leaning heavily on Tana. We're making a bunch of Saprolings. What's the power level of the tables you're typically at? Are you typically very high power? Or are you very low power? Because that's going to dictate what I'm doing to this list. Yeah, I like the idea of swapping Timna with Sidar Kondo. But we want to buff Timna or Tana. Bracket 3 or 4 usually. Okay. Now I'm starting to get an idea of the issues you're having. Because this deck is full of really slow commander cards that do not work well at bracket 4. This is hilarious. I like this way much more than the Parallel Lives you had. I also like Starlight Spectacular more. You should probably have Cathars Crusade or Spectacular, one or the other. I'm probably going to give you Spectacular because it's easier to track. Has protection from creatures. Obsessive Pursuit's already in here. Very good job. Great job on this. I want it to be bracket 4, though. Yes, I'm helping you do that. That's exactly what I said. Verbatim. That's exactly what I said. If one of our creatures died this turn at the beginning of your end step, this is too slow. Problem Bombardment. Great. Card's broken. Evolutionary Leap. Card's good, but expensive. Probably not worthwhile. Cryptolith Right. I almost always recommend people play Enduring Vitality instead. Just because you can tutor for it. Enduring Vitality in. I'm going to cut Ashnod's Altar, Swiftfoot Boots, Silver Shroud Costume, Key to the City, Belwar Stone Arcane Signet. You can keep Soul Ring and Skull Clamp. I'm putting in Collector Roof. You don't need Wrath of God, by the way. You only need Winds of Abandon. Collector Roof is in. I don't really like the Aristocrats angle. Like, I think Gov should come out. Like, maybe there was some combo there with Ashnod's Altar. I generally find Gave, Gave, however you want to say it, combos too slow. I like the Yawgmoth. Because you have Mazarek, and Mazarek has better combos. Whenever a creature of the chosen type dies, okay, sure. Smothering A-Bomb's a little too slow. So Species Specialist is probably also too slow. You have Timna. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about card draw this much. Create a treasure token. Jetmir. I think Jetmir's a little too expensive. Ivy Lane Denison's hilarious. Webstalker Ardent. Rosie Cotton. The delay shouldn't be that bad. Yeah. Yeah, no. I'm going to put in some things. Let's focus on cuts first. So, not a big fan of Daxos. Just gaining life when things enter isn't that explosive. Each land and ally you control has tap 1 add. What's happening here? Huh? There's so many better ways to fix than that. Commanders have +2/+2 indestructible. Great. I like that quite a bit, actually. Okay. Mentor's a little slow. All right. I'm gonna cut Ivy Lane. You can keep Rosie though. Okay. So I think your acceleration should be dork based. So Birds of Paradise, cut Farseek. Any second now, I'll be allowed to add Birds of Paradise. There we go. Switch printing. Radical Remastered. Let's do... What's the name of that one card? Sadistic Glee? Oh, the evasion's pretty important, so there needs to be some way to get it every game. Okay, I have no idea what that's referring to. Because I cut Farseek, Ivy Lane Denizen, Mentor, Great Divide Guide, Daxos. I've not touched a single evasion card. What is this prompted by? Anyway, Sadistic Glee, and whenever a creature is put into a graveyard from play, put a counter on the enchanted creature. Basking. Brood Scale. Like Key to the City and such. Oh! Yeah, no, don't worry about it. She has trample, dude! Fucking kill him! Anyway, Basking Brood Scales goes in. Whenever one of our counters are put on Basking Brood Scale, you make an Eldrazi spawn. This plus Mazarek is GG. This plus Rosie. And in fact, I'm actually going to cut Starlight Spectacular for Cathars again. Because Cathar's Crusade also combos with Basking Brood Scale. Silver Shroud costume. Yeah, no, she has trample. Dude, don't worry about it. Just make her fucking huge. Just make her huge. If you make her into a 10-10, no one can block her anyway. Or are we doing Silver Shroud costume? What are we on? Make her commander like a 50-50. Kill someone and then make 50 saplings. Like, the answer's right there. All right, so we have infinite combo with Basking Broods now. Silver Shroud is protection at least. Yes, I know the card's fine. What I'm saying is that the card's awkward. It does not need to be in the deck. And it also has conflicting use case with Collector Roof, which is far more important with the list. Far more important. If we're going to be bracket 4, we need Collector Roof. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Non-negotiable. Non-negotiable. Wild Growth. Copious Sprawl. Although we have very few forests. So it's probably Wild Growth only. Let's do Deathrite. This is probably a Voice of Victory kind of list. What Weather Light combo? Huh? I don't know what you're even talking about. What is Weather Light combo? There's no... When did I mention a Weather Light combo? There's no Weather Light combo. Did the words Weather Light combo leave my mouth? The vehicle. I know the vehicle. I see it. If the Weather Light complete, it's right here. What do you mean Weather Light combo? I'm very confused. Very, very confused. They have now. Oh, I see the I do? No. No, there's no Weatherlight combo. I don't know what this chatter's talking about. I do not know what Hiryan is on about. You didn't mention, just wondering what it was doing in the deck. Sorry. Okay. Why is Weatherlight in the deck is different than what is Weatherlight combo. There's no Weatherlight combo. Weatherlight's in the deck because we make 15 Sapperlings. We sack them all to Fallen Ideal. We get 15 triggers on Weatherlight completed. And then we hit them. They have misread completed as combo. Maybe. I don't know. Cutzel's quite good here. I agree. Yeah, Cutzel should be in. I just assume everything is a combo because I have Brain Watt. I see. No, the only combo we have is Basking Brood Scale stuff. So, Hutsil's now in. Phones can't cast spells during your turn. Great. Let's do Traverse the Ulvenwald because we have a very large selection of card types. And then we're going to also put in Malevolent Rumble. So Traverse in, Malevolent Rumble. This will help increase consistency quite a bit. Belly Recruiter to find combo pieces. It would be good. Deflecting SWAT. I think I just want to protect Tana more is the real answer. That's going to look like Deflecting SWAT, Delighted Halfling, Lost Maneuver, Deflecting SWAT, Giver of Runes. It's not really meant to be a combo deck, but I still support having them just in case. Yeah, no, yeah, I agree. I that's why I'm not putting in like a bunch of tutors for Basking Brood Scale. Like, Basking Brood Scale combos are in the deck. It's very important to keep Tana beat down, I think the main idea. But yeah, you're going to end a lot of games with Basking Brood Scale. Like, that's just how this is going to work. But, still, it'll be fine. Okay, we have 7 more additions. More protection would be ideal. I guess you do... I don't know. The, my issue with a card like... Oh, I'm blanking on the name, even though I just added her to another deck. Sarenth. Sarenth the Viper's Fang is... Although the untapped creatures have hexproof, is really good. And the tapped creatures having Death Touch is also really good with Tana, right? That's evasion. I've talked myself into it. I'm going to put Sarenth in, even though it is very slow. It's a 4-mana play. We just need more mana dorkage, I think. So I think what that's going to look like then is like... Let's add... Elena War Elves. The stupid 2-mana one. Fanatic of Ronus. Kakasi's Welcome is too slow. Faber Elder, yeah. Bloom Tender. Probably worth adding Ella Dom right now. Or Vectol. And then... Gaddock Teague. It does friendly fire a couple of our spells, but I think overall Gaddock Teague is just like so good in this deck. Alright, let's play test. Mulligan this hand. It's not really doing anything, sadly. This is keepable. Draw. Command Tower. Next turn. Dragon Skull's Comet. Oof. White Black. Bartholomew. Skull Clamp. Next turn. No. Can't clamp this. Okay. Timna. Swing. Maybe draw 1 card. Okay. Next turn. So, Dex Null. Thank you for the tier 2. I didn't really trust playtouch that much, though, since that's how I made it, and clearly it didn't go too well. Okay, but you were playtesting wrong. Do you just want me to playtest the deck? I can just hand it back to you. Just say this is done now. I think the mana base sucks. There's a lot of things wrong here. And that was revealed by the playtest. Yeah, I don't think we need Bartholomew. Blood Artist. I like Mayhem Devil because it can ping creatures. Nice. We need more lands. Remove one of each basic. Very aspirational, your current basic situation. Alright, so we have 7 slots for lands. ID equals 2, sort equals sort USD. Anyway, it's beautiful you don't trust playtests. I build decks differently than you. And you know what? That's fine. and that's beautiful, I think. This is type land. So we're gonna go through the lands here. And let's go like middling prices. So you don't have pain land. But you have some pain lands, but not others. Legion Leadership seems hilarious in this deck. Copperline Forge. Stump's fine. Target creature damage equal to power. Like a good way to get things out of the way. Blackcleave Cliffs. Marsh. Firing Vantage. Sure. I like the fast lands. Revitalizing Repass. It grows your creature and protects it. Rising Canopy. Absolutely. 2 or more other lands. That works too. 2 or more basic lands. Nah, that we're not doing. Firelit Thicket helps filter for Tana mana. Check how many cards we have now. 104. Okay, great. We can cut even more basics. We should be doing for 4-color deck. There we go. Now I have 39. Exotic Orchard in this? I sure hope so. Yep. Playtest this now. I don't like this hand. I do like this hand. Draw. Tap land. Tap land. Black. Viscerous here. Next turn. We miss our land drop still. Awesome. I love this game. Fanatic. Next turn. Okay, great. We're back on the horse. 1-2. Secure a Tri-Builder. Green 1. Fiend Artisan. Sack this. Get a plains. A forest. What the hell just happened there? Secure Tri-Builder. They're sadistically. Foreboding Ruins. 1, 2, 3. Tana. So. We're so... Oh, wait, no. This turn... You could go... Activate only as a sorcery. You go green, 1, 2. Sack another creature, Viscerous here. Basking Broodscale. Black, Sadistic Glee. Sack this creature, put a counter here, make a spawn. And then you can Sadistic Glee sack forever. So this is infinite. Oh wait, we don't have a sack outlet. I see. We need to put a counter on it first. I'm a fool. I don't know why I thought this was sack a creature, put a counter on this creature. That's not how this thing works. So we're still here. So yeah, I guess we're just passing, and then we adapt this on end step. And then you go black, For white. Yeah, and we need a second white, so this should have been a plains because Cathar's Crusade. We can filter. Ah, okay. So watch this. Wow, this is really awkward. Red for black, white. 1, 2, Lotho. No, this doesn't work. Fuck. Okay, whatever. We have black, white, sadistically. We now have infinite mana. Because we can sack this any number of times. Okay. We have infinite mana. Great. Black, 1 colorless. Oh, wait, we have infinite mana. Okay, so we just activate this and then we win. Because we can Fiend Artisan sack this, get Mayhem Devil. And now we just ping everyone to death. Okay. Hooray. If you sack Fanatic instead of Viscera, you can do it. I think you're wrong. Artificer Neptune, thanks for the Prime sub. Okay. We do not have a green mana source, so Bloom Tender's useless. Okay. This is better. Draw. Stump as land. Exotic Orchard. Weatherlight completed. Next turn. 1 green. Eladamri Corvectol. Next turn. Okay. There is a land on top. One green. Nature's Lore. Should Minas Margul be cut? Not necessarily. It gives evasion. Only tapped swamps. Bummer. White, black. Man, this hand's so clunky. Let's just get Tana out, I guess. Oops, all 3 drops. No way to buff Tana. Yeah, I'm gonna ditch Eladamri. That did not feel good at all. Deck has too high of a curve, if you can believe it. I think Augur Bottom would do better. Just being able to play those lands would have helped a lot more. Evolving Wilds out, run Ash Barrens instead. Any second now I'll be allowed to run Ash Barrens in this deck. Alright. I'd keep this hand. It's a little slow, but it's fine. Indotha first. Turn over. There we go. Giver. Green. Wild growth here. Green, white. Keep in mind, we added lands to this deck. Protection. Ooh, nice. Sudden Eruption. Swing Tana. Get 2 saplings. Black 1. Obsessive Pursuit. Next turn, get a clue. sacrifice this turn. So black 1, 2, 3. Yawgmoth. Sack, draw. Sack, draw. Exotic Orchard. 1, 2. Sack, draw. Sack, draw. So beginning of combat, swing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 damage. Get 6 saplings. Yours Best just claimed first on Twitch. Well, congratulations on being my first viewer today. Anyway, now we have 6 saplings to work with Yawgmoth. Voice of Victory, no interaction. Green, white, Gaddock. Okay, this seems to be working. I don't believe in Wefstock or Ardent. I just don't like the drain angle at all. I'm even gonna cut Viscerus here. I want to keep Yawgmoth because it's actual card advantage with the cards. Minus 25 from free deck review. True, I guess. We get to flex. Okay, it has anti-synergy with Collector Oof, but I will be putting Blade of the Blood Chief in. The Talion Soul Cleaver Vigilance is not worth the extra mana. Is it Mazarek just way too expensive? Mazarek's fucking broken. Mazarek plus the stupid card is a combo. Basking Brood Scale. Like it's a combo. It's a combo card. I get to ask Elwick for 40 random Scryfall cards right now. I would remove it permanently from the channel point redeem if someone did that. Okay. Do like Incubation Druid. You could also do Badgermole Cub. I think Badgermole Cub is better. Playtest. This is kind of slow, but I think it'll work. So green, Llanowar Elves. Next turn. We have no way to filter this, so let's just go Firelit Thicket, 1 green, Malevolent Rumble, add token, Eldrazi Spawn, 1, 2, 3. There's Steel Shaper's Gift. Let's just take Sadistic. No, let's take Delighted Halfling. Graveyard these. Delighted Halfling. Next turn. Stomp. So filter into red-green. Filter into red-red. Still have a green floating. Legendary spell. Tana. Pass. Next turn. Giver. Okay. We can play Giver. Green 1, 2. Enduring Vitality. Pass. 1, 2, 3. Will of the Mardu. Make a number of red creature tokens equal number of creatures target players control. I imagine we have the most target creatures, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we punch your board for that much. Next turn. Theator's Proving Ground. One, two, three. Hymna. Protect Tana. Swing. Swing, swing, swing. I imagine we draw 2 cards off this or something. Get 2 saplings. I know it's like Sapperling or something, but okay. We have some spells up. Wait, Giver of Runes counts as evasion? Yeah, it gives protection from the colorless or the color of your choice, which stops blocking. It's dead. Stops damage. It stops equipping or enchanting. It stops blocking by or targeting of that color. Yes, Giver of Runes counts as evasion. And so does Mother of Runes. And so does Skrelv. These are all evasive. Huh? Yep. These cards are good. And they're creatures, which is better than equipment, because equipment don't work with the Basking Broods. Yeah, I used to have Skrelv. You cut Skrelv? Crazy. Card good. Although it is an artifact, so it does clash with Oof. Draw. Turn 1, Stump Stomp. Next turn, Detour's Proving Ground. I guess we'll play that and then play Skull Clan. Next turn, Firing Vantage. Dink, 1/2, Apprentice. Next turn, Looming Marsh, tapped, 1, 2, 3. Here's Tymna though. And then here is a Thopter token. And then here's a card draw. Next turn, Battlefield Forge, 1, 2, 3. Dorks can be tapped. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tana. Add token. Thopter. Thopter. Swing. Draw. Next turn, we have indefinite mana. 1, 2, 3. Bastion Protector. Green. Ignoble Hierarch. Swing with Tana. Tana is a 5/5. We also have a Thopter. Whatever, never mind. Tana's a 4/4. And then 2 Thopters get in 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. To the Mayor Tong of Chin Village. Turn, dink, dink, dink. Spirit Mantle on Tymna or on Tana. We have no sack outlet, which does kind of suck. We don't have to tap mana for these. We just have to have pepper creatures. Basking Broods. We don't have a combo with it yet. Now we have a combo with it. 1, 2, 3. Rosy Cotton. 1, 2. Basking Broods. 1, 2. Adapt. So we made a token, put a counter here. We made a token, put a counter here. We made a token. So now we have infinite colorless mana, infinite card draw, because we have Skull Clamp. And we have 1, 2, 3 more mana. So wait, are you keeping the equipment tutors? Yes. Skull Clamp is broken. And so is the other equipment we're running, Blade of the Blood Chief. So anyway, we get to draw our whole deck here, and we also have infinite mana. Okay, there we go. Cathar's Crusade. Cathar's Crusade, 1, 2, 3. White, white, because we can tap these for mana because Enduring Vitality. Cathar's Crusade. Now we sack all these spawn. And now whenever we sack spawn, we get a counter anywhere. Where we get a counter on all of our creatures. When that happens, we make another spawn. We sack that spawn, we get an all counter on all our creatures. That forever. Which makes Tana infinite power. Tynma was also infinite power. Brood Scale is also infinite power. And then we can also there has to be another way to make it more mana here. We have infinite colorless. Because we can Winds of Abandon and clear all blockers. I'm sure there's some way we could have optimized this turn better. But anyway, that looks good to go. It has some outs to be faster than bracket 3 allows. And then it has... Like, if you cut Basking Brood Scale, this deck immediately becomes bracket 3. No questions asked. If you leave it in, then it can kind of brawl with a 4 where you can combo faster than them. You have hope. So with one maneuver, you're able to completely change the power level of your deck. Oh, one more thing. What's up? Did I add Fountain Port? No. Do not add another colorless land to this deck. You get one fun colorless land, and your choice was Westvale Abbey. So unless you want to cut Westvale Abbey, do not add Fountain Port. That is the lowdown. I know Ash Barrens looks like a colorless land. This is actually a 5-color land. It's better than Evolving Wilds would be anyway. Yeah. So do not add another colorless land. Period. Can you please kick Menace Morgul? No, it puts a shadow counter on something. That works with Timna. It's funny. Or Tana, rather. It's funny. I'm not cutting this. Adapts to add black, too. Why only one colorless land? It should have 0. But if you're going to run 1, Westvale Abbey's it. Yeah, it's a 4-color deck. And it's not like I'm 4 colors splashing black. It's like, it's a 4-color deck, period. So, yeah, there just ain't no room. All right, Clay, I imagine you're here. Do we have Star Mav Star, by the way? Okay, we have Star Mav Star. Let's do that deck first. Since Clay does not appear to be here yet, but we'll do Clay afterward. Clay has a history of good, punctual attendance, so not too worried about that. All right, we have Troy in. That's right. So, longtime lurker, want to show off a deck I made that was partially inspired by Cormella. The deck's plan is to untap turn 3 with 6 mana by mulling hard into turn 1 ramp piece and then getting Troy out turn 2. Then he uses the heavy tempo swing to be able to play retroactively without falling behind. As many pieces as possible gain advantage in the form of drawing cards, ramping, setting back opponents, and dropping large creatures on board. What I'm looking for is additions to find more cards to squeeze synergy and value out, and also maybe help with some identifying some ceilings and floors. Okay. Trying to stick around a budget around 250 to 300 for the deck total. And I prefer that cards that gave me immediate value that engines or gain value over time. Okay, so I do not like Leyline of Anticipation. Abundance is funny, but only if you're doing like weird combo stuff, because the outlet's really funny where you go like +1/+1 counter and everything. I'm not really into that. Chant legendary creature. Has 5 mana of any color combination of colors. Spend this mana only to cast spells. So you go tap that 5. That's not what we're doing though. It feels a little bit wrong. Leylands are there to have 4 drops. Yeah, but they're not 4 drops. So I think we're misunderstanding the point of our deck, which is that we're going turn 1 ramp, turn 2 Troyan, turn 3 6 drop. So why do we need 4 drops? In what, like, there's no law that requires us to run 4 drops in our deck. In fact, I might even cut a Ricksmith these because I don't think we need it. Like, you can just run 0 4 drops. That's okay. The curve of this deck is really specific because of a Tempsys and other cards that care about different mana values. You have a Tempsys in here? Okay, well, great news for a Tempsys. You still don't need a 4. And if you're going to run 4s, let's make them good. I'm just saying that the ley lines aren't that good. So we can run a different 4. I just don't know why we're enchanting Troyan with an aura that makes him tap for 5 mana when he already does 2 mana. That seems a little weird. If you want to talk about mana value 4 things, we can talk about like X spells, like Altered Ego is one. Altered Ego is a 4-drop technically, but you're able to put extra counters on it. You can do is split. So, come on. Port of Calamity would be really funny. I do not know if we have the card type spread to do that. Illusion Reality. Incubate Incongruity I like more. This is a 4-drop that is both a land cycler or a removal spell. And then we probably don't need this much land. Like, we definitely need a bit of land, but we don't need this much land. 41 including MDFC works. Okay. So, we now have 4 drops without having to run clunky cards. I do like Portent of Calamity. That is a fun direction to take this deck. We could move this into a Delirium direction, in which case it becomes very similar to my Clement deck. Alternatively, we can decide not to do that and just stay big stompy, which I think I'm leaning more towards. So, I kind of want this deck to have an Arbor Elf. Utopia Sprawl, or not Utopia Sprawl, that's already in. Overgrowth, which is kind of the same thing. Right, this is can replace Troyan in the curve. Then go Desolate Temple. Delighted Halfling is definitely worthwhile. The Desolate Chapel? Isolated Chapel? Whatever the land is that untaps a land. Whatever that card is. Deserted Temple thing. $41 land seems like enough. 97 cards total. I think I want this deck to have more interaction. But I think we get that interaction by being annoying. So maybe we could also just draw more cards than opponents. Let's add Wistfulness. It seems like a good card from the new set. Very versatile. Kodama of the East Streets, Winmore. Yeah, I don't like that card. I like it if we're comboing. Could do Curse of the Swine, sure. Like Quantum Riddler should probably be in this deck, but so I think for card draw, up the Beanstalk. Just keep cards flowing. Maybe a Commandeer. Free magic. That also lets you yoink some fucking value spell if you need it. also just a good counter spell, right? Especially when you are gonna have this much card draw. The wacky mana value. All right. Let's not keep this. Can't keep a one lander. Not my favorite hand in the world, but let's keep it anyway. All right, draw. There's the Hydra. Next turn. Bloody Grove. Growth Spiral. Draw. Put Shifting Woodland to play tapped. Next turn. Blue, green, coil. This one is to hand. Probably in hindsight should have played Troy in here, but it's fine. 3, Troy in. But if we had a land there, we could have done both. Think about it. Still basic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 mana. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so total toughness of creatures 9, 10. Green. Right of the whole clade. Blue, blue, 1, 2. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw cards equal to its toughness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Oh, we actually have a combo. There we go. Protect something, Tyvar stand. Okay, next turn. Forest. Hang on, I'll tap the correct amount for Green Sun Zenith. Oh, landfall. AC. So we need 6 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, pass. Think. Draw a card. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kodama. Simic Growth Chamber. Draw a card. Bounce this back to hand. Enters if it wasn't. Yeah, so we have infinite card draw. Which is funny. Any second now. One more. Okay, we do not have enough 1 mana ramp. I want one more. Get out Coiling Oracle and put in Bintorn, Llanowar, Elvish, Boreal Druid. I don't even know what there is left here. Boreal Druid's already in. Birds. Do we actually have all of them? Gilded Goose. Okay, Goose won't do it, but we can do the Orochi. No, Type Snake. The snake that lets you put a land into play. You can also do Arboreal Grazer. Okay, there we go. I just pass here. I don't have to counter anything. Create a token. Draw. Next turn. I pulled the ring. This card's cool. Let's tap down like an idiot. 1. I exile this. Untap this creature. Blue, tap, draw a card, then discard a card. We didn't get a blue card, which is a little bit of a shame, but now we have hard cast Commandeer. Secure Tribe Scout. Oh yeah, there we go. It's already in. So yeah, Arboreal Grazer was the correct choice. Right? I think this is good to go. Thank you for your extended patience. Okay, we have Jackie and Clay left. Okay, so Clay's here. I saw Clay earlier. So Jackie will be last. Okay, make Marisol into a Planeswalker and make him do Planeswalker things. Mega Man themed altars. That's funny. Fun printouts. I want to make this deck more finely tuned, but I also want to make the deck... also want to have more fun with this deck. I'd like you to see you have fun with it using unusual cards okay, so we're turning Marisol into a Planeswalker. Enters, you may exile a creature card from your hand or card from your graveyard with a cage card. No. Okay. So, only triggers on Marisol entry. This makes you want to flicker him a little bit. Just a little bit. Bare minimum. Wait, can't we combo? Okay, you have Chandra in your graveyard. +1 the Marisol Chandra. Or you +1 Marisol because you cage countered Chandra from your graveyard. You make a token that's a copy of the Marisol. Legend rule the first Marisol. You +1 the new Marisol. Right? That works. So Chandra Flameshaper plus Marisol is infinite graveyard exiling. And it makes you a new Marisol. You can activate each of those abilities only once each turn. So you go like activate all my Planeswalker loyalty abilities in a row and then make a new Marisol. And then you can plus all of those loyalty abilities. And then you make a new Marisol. And then you can plus all of those abilities. Make a new Marisol. Okay, so that just fucking works. Goodness gracious. Let's get rid of Propaganda. Propaganda also doesn't stop them attacking your Planeswalkers if you just play them like fair style. Opulence is funny. I don't really like Training Grounds. Asmodeus cheats. But it's like, it's so slow, I feel. Tap to draw 3 cards. I guess, that's fine. That's better. Darksteel Forge. What the fuck? Oh, for the encroaching mics, it goes naturally. Yeah, no, we're not. That's not worth it. By extension, reckless handling. I just don't like a lot of this artifact stuff. I think instead of focusing on ramping super hard and like comboing with rings and like mana intensive stuff, let's do the Marisol Planeswalker stuff. Right, we don't gotta do all this. Mirror Box is hilarious, actually. We could keep Mirror Box if we wanted to. Could keep Mirror Box. All right, I think I'm gonna cut down the ramp package quite a bit. We can keep Talismans and Arcane Signet. I think that's the extent of what we keep. All B1's a little bit too weird. It's great with Planeswalkers and all that, but Ashling's Prerogative. It feels too dangerous. And Sage out. Okay. The Siege. I don't even trust triple black in a 3-color deck that much. Okay, so we have 36 lands, by the way, which is something we should fix. And I'm going to start by cutting colorless lands that we probably shouldn't be running. Maze of Ith is even a land. It's not even a land. It is a land, like, physically. It doesn't tap for mana, though. So you had 35 lands? Anyway, is MDFC. Let's add, Ancient Excavation. I don't like Pack Rat as a discard outlet. Ancient Excavation I do like, though. Undying's a little too slow. Yeah, I'm getting rid of all the artifacts energy. It's okay. Crystalline Crawler is okay. Yeah, like now that we have the Chandra copying, we don't need that. Okay. Windfall Fabricate. We're making the Planeswalkers creatures in graveyards instead of artifacts for Marisol trigger. Artifact or creature. Oh, I'm an idiot. No, that doesn't work. I see. Well, we could do oh, I'm a fool. I thought you could just exile anything. I'm an idiot. Yeah, no, so we do need Encroaching Mycosense, which is fucking annoying. I still think we're too heavy on artifacts. But we can definitely so Encroaching Mycosense. And then we run Transit Mage. And then you run Conjurer's Closet. And then now we're good. So Transit Mage. Search your library for an artifact card with mana value 4 or 5, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle. You go and grab Conjurer's Closet. You can now Conjurer's Closet, flicker the Transit Mage. Transit Mage can get Encroaching Mycosense. You can now also flicker Marisol every turn. And then that's a wizard for wizard cycling, which is step through. So step through can get Transit Mage. It can also get Jace's Archivist. It can also get Arcanus. So you have options. So we can also do stuff like from your hand or graveyard. The One Ring. I mean, One Ring would be very good. Yeah, of course. So what if we did, you could also do Lattice, but I don't know about that. Is there any other way we can turn stuff into into artifacts in our graveyard? Biotransference? Creatures you control. That doesn't count. Encroaching Mycosynth is already in. That's the one we're already running. So it's only Mycosynth. Anyway, let's add more MDSCs. No, read the whole thing. The same is true for permanent spells you control and non-land permanent cards you own that aren't on the battlefield. Huh? Biotransference, read the whole thing. Is biotransference everything artifacts? The same is true for creature spells you control and creatures you control. Yeah, so I don't know if you know this, but planeswalkers aren't creatures. So this doesn't apply to them. That's exactly what I said. Ah! Magic the Gathering players and reading. All right. How about Agatha's Soul Cauldron? That also doesn't work. Frantic Search. I'm just going to ignore the Agatha's Soul Cauldron recommendation. That does. Sarkhan. Let's look at War Sarkhan, apparently. Apparently War Sarkhan's worth looking at. Is this the one that turns everything into dragons? Each planeswalker... Yeah, so each... Okay. We can't exile creatures from the battlefield using Marisol. It's only from our hand or our graveyard, so it doesn't do anything for us. It makes everything into a flying beater, I guess. That's not bad. But it's not what this deck is like trying to do. Right, is MDFC type land. Okay. We're at Trawler. Last Pool Mimic. Valkyrie Rebirth. Lundy. Sync is a little expensive. And it's like, it's fine, but like Valkyrie Rebirth would be the expensive land I would rather have. Yeah, there we go. 39 including MDFC. Okay. So. I don't like Welder. Sage of Hours. Okay, we could take infinite turns. I don't know if that's necessarily the best thing. Let's focus on the Planeswalker gimmick. All right, so encroaching Mycosynth. Everything's artifacts. Are we running Tez? Okay, good. We have Tezzeret the Seeker. So this -4s gets encroaching. Okay, I know why you wanted Padim now. Is there a better way to do this than Padim? Honestly, it might just be like Welding Jar. Kinda nice just have an object that protects another object. Slow Bat's not bad either. Type wizard. O colon. Let's look for more wizards. What I like about wizards is you can wizard cycle for them. You can bounce them with the stupid fucking land. Why not Entomb to put a planeswalker in the bin? Or is it in the deck? Entomb will go in. Right now, I'm a little worried about consistently having objects that aren't planeswalkers. Because we need to get encroaching Mycosynth first. And then we can get a planeswalker under Marisol. So my thought is, let's get a couple wizards in here. Like Arcanus is one. But we can maybe get a couple more wizards with activated abilities that are good. That way we have a safety net in case our plan A fucks up and explodes. I like a zombie. That seems like a fun one. Is Spellseeker in the deck? No, but it should be. So we'll get around to that. Pack Rat. Pack Rat's not a wizard. Pack Rat is funny with Marisol though, right? Because it does say a copy of this creature. Yeah, great token. That I missed. I thought it made a copy. I thought it made a Pack Rat. No, it makes a token copy of Marisol, which is hilarious. You are so true for that. I cut it earlier. It was already in the deck. Reenact the crime. We cannot handle the blue pips. No way. Triple blue pips is like insane. Ooh, you can get all of Duralnu without the fucked up drawback. That is kind of funny. We don't have that many instants and sorcerers, though. Funny, though. Emery! Okay, now we have a stew cooking. Because Emery can buy back a blown up object. Fate Stitcher's pretty goated. Filigree Sage just kind of combos too easily. Lena Lender Archmage. That would be pretty funny. Yes, that's what we were looking at. We were looking at wizards only there. Perpetual Ownage. All right. Faithless Looting. Entomb. Spellseeker. Archaeomancer. Thaw in half. Creature that taps to entomb. Oric Lore Mage is very slow, I think, right? Zachary Morris, thank you for becoming a member of Discord. All right, well, we'll run it because it is a wizard. No, it's a warlock. I like Violent Tumor instead, then. I'd rather have one Entomb right now than one Entomb when I untap. Please? 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 I would like Violent Tumor. There we go. Could do something fucked up like Scourge Familiar. What about that stupid Planeswalker guy? Mana value equals 3 O-R O Planeswalker O sack. Planebound Accomplice. Red, you may put a planeswalker from your hand onto the battlefield, sacrifice at the beginning of the next end step. Yeah, sure, fuck it. I love how the image is him cheating out Ren, which was, at this time, only a 2-mana planeswalker. Yeah, Sin Prodder's funny. I'd rather this deck run, like, not that. Like, Sin Prodder's funny, but did you know it's, File Smasher's funnier? Magus of the Bazaar is bad. File Smasher's funny. We could do, like, Parker Luck. I like all these better than Sin Prodder. Sin Prodder's the very last of these effect I'd add. Oh, okay. Sin Prodder does mill, though. So, yeah, let's run Sin Prodder. Sure. You can excel from hand or graveyard. Sure, that's fun. All right, what's one more giant fucking planeswalker that's just so stupid? Or you can just do, like, Vidalcan Aether Mage or something. Where's Quicksilver Elemental? It's right there at 5 mana in the creature section. Tasha. Tasha's funny, but you need the passive of Tasha for her to be really good. Nicol Bolas original. Yeah, let's do 7 mana Nicol Bolas. That's how you spell Nicol Bolas. Me. Okay, there we go. We could probably put Tolarian Winds in the deck, huh? Thousand-Year Elixir, I don't know if we really need haste. All right, let's go. Draw. Surveil 1. Oop. Top. Steam Vents. Waterlogged Teachings for... The step through a sorcery, I think it is. Bummer. Okay, we get into him. A Gloomlake Verge. 1, 2. Marvin. Blue. Emery. Mill 4. Dope. Unironically dope. Tap down like an idiot. Pass. Black Entomb. Mycosynth. Next turn. Polluted Delta, fetch. Watery Grave. Emery cast. Encroaching Mycosynth. 1, 2. Ashiok. Exile everyone's graveyards. Or we could cast... Nah, nothing. Alright, great. Next turn. Welding Jar. 1, 2, 3. Marisol. Zombie Lady of Scrolls. Tap a wizard to draw a card. Tap a wizard to draw a card. Land for turn. We have tapped not like an idiot this turn. No, we needed the red. Alright, and that's tough. We only have one red in play right now. So I guess I should not have gotten Watery Grave. In hindsight. 1-2, Arcane Signet. Pass. Next turn. So now we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Conjurer's Closet. Tap Marisol, draw a card. Flicker Marisol, end step. Exile Doretti. Okay. Discard up to 2 cards. Then draw 2 cards. Discard up to your 2 cards, draw 2 cards. One, two, three, four, 5. Quicksilver. Blue. Has all the abilities of Marisol. Can I only activate the loyalty ability once anyway? Or do I just get a new instance? I think I get a new instance. So then, okay, we can then eventually minus... No, but it's sacrifice all. It's not like a hold scrap mastery. It's just a trash for treasure. Still, that did stuff. I think I'm fine with this. This is hurting my head. All right, Jackie, you are last up here with Mogging Merfolk. Oh my god. Hawkball, oops, all creatures. Jackie's not going to be present. Marisol can take planeswalkers? No, but he can take artifacts. And if you make artifacts, or planeswalkers artifacts in the graveyard, then, yes, Marisol can exile them and use their abilities. Okay. Merfolk something. I thought the art and design of Ixalan Merfolk were really cool, so I got the Caverns of Ixalan precon, but since it's out of the deck I made myself, I don't really care for it, so I tore it down to rebuild. Not too worried to budget. I can't decide if I want this to be bracket 2 or 3. I want to run my enemy over with a handful of creatures with a bunch of +1/+1 counters, but use the coolest looking Ixalan Merfolk. Okay. Alright, I think first things first, let's just duplicate. And then we're going to go... how many lands do we have? 38. That's a little low. I'm going to go Art Merfolk. Art Ixalan. And then we can kind of go from there. Yep, thank you, Clay. Could someone please copy for me? Thank you. Did this not copy the right deck? No, it copied correctly. No. Oh. I got Marvels. Scout. I think we could do like an exploring kind of thing. That'd be fun. Draw 2, then discard a card. We could. I wonder how Ixalan we can get this, because I think we can get this like maximum Ixalan. Like the Merfolk art is very good. Yeah, Deep Root Elite looks really good. Merfolk and Druid cards have Retrace. Yeah, absolutely. Cast a merfolk, get a merfolk, sure. Floor. Growing Rights has a bunch of merfolk on it, allegedly. Great. Herald needs to be in. I didn't know this Herald. That Herald wasn't in here. Herald's goated. It's probably the best merfolk. Okay, Jade Bearer can go. I like Jade Light Ranger and Spelunker. Create a merfolk with hexproof. No. Spells your opponents cast the target merfolk cost 2 more. Holy shit. This seems so annoying. Merfolk Branchwalker. I don't know if we need to worry about like 1-drop unblockable when we have Herald. Negate has a Ixalan merfolk on it, and that card's broken, so. Other merfolk have flying. Yeah, it seems pretty decent. Ripples. Holy shit, this card's so good. And you have it, because you had the precon. River's Rebuke. It has merfolk on it, but it's kind of lackluster. Okay. I am now going to type into the... Oh, to Shauna's. Shauna's is pretty cool. Create a map. Creature controls Explorer. Explores again. Sure. Okay. O:(explore. Elk Moxfield link afterward, or should I follow along with the chain? Oh, no, you're going to get the link afterward. Don't worry about it, Jackie. Don't worry about it. So there's Twist and Turns, which is an insane card for this deck. The creature you control would explore and city scry 1, then that creature explores. Target creature explores. Whenever land you control enters, if you control 7 or more, you transform this, and then it flips into a land. I think we're already kind of explore maxed. Like I don't know if we're running any other cards that say the word explore on them. Okay. So now it's going to be a matter of like shaving down things. Okay, I don't like Fall of Gil-galad. Branching, I don't like as much as Hardened Scales, because Hardened Scales is always double when you put 1 on at a time, and it's 2 less mana. Simic Ascendancy is too slow. Let's kill people with Merfolk. Hydra's Growth is too easy to get 2 for 1. Doubling Season Primal Vigor. Okay. So we just remove all the doublers, except for Hardened Scales. Put in the Ozolith, which it isn't in already, which it is, so good job. Put that many +1/+1 counters on it. All right. Put 4. That's 6 mana. That's a lot. Okay, I like Fractal Harness more than Power Fist. Luxior, sure. Yeah, that's funny. We'll get Romero. All right, yeah, just remove a lot of the counter synergy. Let's play tests. Wow, this card sucks. Yeah, I don't believe in just like the silly merfolk with flying and stuff. Like, I do think our merfolk should be doing something beyond just being an unblockable idiot. Sort date. I wonder if there's any good merfolk. I know we got the Frost Titan merfolk. Do you have a cube cobra? Yes, I do. It's linked in one of my cube videos. All right, so merfolken. Yes, it would be Flash, Convoke, return up to one other non-land permanent to its owner's hand. I don't really like the Marvel sets. I haven't really been paying attention. Yeah, it seems good. Yeah, we could go 2 for 1 Silvergill Mentor. Yeah, behold a merfolk and exile it. Whenever this creature becomes tapped, tap up to one target creature, put a stun counter on it. That's gonna help Hackball get through. And then when this creature leaves, you return the exiled card to your hand. Okay. Just needs slightly more. Bloodpritch Drowner is a broken merfolk. That card's fucked up and evil. Adrix and Nev. Yeah, let's do Shoshana's. Countering a triggered ability is messed up. Nice one ring, idiot. Let's play test. Or do we have enough lands? 38. It's a little low, but I think with this much exploring, it might be worthwhile. All right, anyway. Draw. Command Tower. Next turn. Nice. We can't do double blue. In fact, we can't do fucking anything. Next turn. Jade Ranger. It explores. It explores again. Oh, no. All right, so we took out a couple more redundant one-drop merfolk that were sucky, really bad. And we're going to put in, if only we could put in Sig's command. But let's do Glasspool Mimic. Because this is an honorary merfolk, because it's going to copy a merfolk when it enters. And then some other card that is good. Oh, when people submit their decks for review, do you ever wish they would refrain from having lots of crazy frame printings? I wonder if it gets away there. No, I just changed them to normal printings. I don't know if I really like combat tutorial. It feels like a little. Let's do. This is probably a Terra Symbiosis deck, right? Whenever you put one more counters on a creature, you may draw that many cards. Do this only once. Doesn't seem that bad. Essence Capture. Let's counter spell. And then Decisive Denial. Decisive Denial is a really nice counter spell. That's also a fight spell. Okay. Not blue enough. Although, if we draw any land, this hand goes off. Sure. Okay, I'm terrified. I'm so scared. Okay, we're good. Lock this in. 1, 2, 3. Make a stupid little map token. Next turn. 1, 2, 3. Okay, get ready for this shit. Jade Light Ranger. It explores, and then it explores again. And then it explores and explores again. And then it explores, which means it explores again, and then we scry one each time. So scry one, top, it explores, scry one after it explores again. Next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back ball. Okay, this explores, and then it explores again, and we scry one before each of those. Scry one, bottom, it explores, and then scry one, top, it explores again, and then we move to combat. Each merfolk explores, so this explores. We'll scry one, keep it on top. Then we scry one, explores again. Scry one, explores. Scry one, explores again. Scry one, explores. Scry one, explores again. And then you kill someone. Move to discard. Next turn. This is where you go hit him with the Luxior. Equip 3. Jade Light Ranger's now fucking huge. Yeah, holy mega murder, dude. Did you want anything more than this? You're kind of exploding everyone forever. Did you see my list? Okay, so you're doing it wrong. That's okay, because it's not very clear on Twitch. The way you're going to want to get your deck reviewed is either get 40,000 channel points or 45,000 channel points. And then you can get a free deck review, or you can submit it to the coffee. There's 4 slots left for next week's stream. So if you want to get your deck reviewed, that's the way to get it done. You don't just drop it in chat. But there isn't any like bot yelling that, so. I don't know if I really like River Sneak. Land-based needs upgrade and fixing. Yeah, we ran into a lot of forest there. I think we are mostly a blue deck. Like ID equals 2 type land sort USD. Parasymbiosis is not just green for Phyrexian Arena. No, because when if you put multiple counters on the same creature all at once, you draw multiple cards. And it draws a card right away. There's a lot of reasons why it's better than Phyrexian Arena. Okay, I think this is fine. 2 or more lands. I mean, instead of Parasymbiosis, explore graveyard. Land. There's a card that says whenever you explore a land card, you like win. Put it on the battlefield tapped. Okay, it's already in. I am curious if there are cheap merfolk that we can put in here. Like, Aqueduct's Will, yeah, exactly what I'm thinking. Like, this card feels fine, I think. Though, we could do something else instead. Even like Spreading Seas, I think might actually be better than that card because it's actual land denial. Yours Follower is not bad. A little dork, sure. Play test. Drop. Reveal Island. Turn. Yeah, look at how blue we are. We're the bluest person ever. Okay. Green. Blue. Merfolk Mistbinder. Flashin. Voldarian has catcher. This turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Akbal. Move to combat on your turn. Each Merfolk explores. Quandrix command. Counter Millet. Novagen in hand. Benthic Biomancer. That'll stay on top, I think. Benthic Biomancer. Swing. Next turn. Novagen. Here's Krior's Follower being clutch. 1, 2, 3. Veiloon. Dink. Dink. Blue. 1. Other Merfolk get +1/+1. Move to combat. Dink, 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 dink. Our Merfolk currently have +3/+3. This is so blue. Why do we run Nykthos? Here's the cool thing with Nykthos is you can actually go infinite, kinda. Yeah, let's cut an island for Nykthos. Because there's Marrow Regery. Am I stupid? Is that what it's called? Merfolk. Tap. Untap. I think it's called Marrow Regery. I forgot the name of the card. But you can go fucking stupid. Infinite's not the right word, but you can do a lot. Yeah, whenever you cast a Merfolk spell, you may tap or untap target permanent. So you go make a million blue with Nykthos, cast a Merfolk, Marrow Regery trigger. Oh, you cast a Merfolk spell, untap Nykthos, tap Nykthos. So I actually do think we maybe want a Kindred Discovery or something. Over like Neoform. With 3 counters, remove all counters, draw that many cards. That's funny. Yeah, I think Guardian Project and the other one. Kindred Discovery and Guardian Project will be the 2 includes. Yeah, cut a just 2 mana dork for that. So now you have a storm angle where you can just like hyper spam Merfolk with Marrow Regery, Nykthos, Kindred Discovery, Guardian Project. Teleria West / Urza's Cave. We could run 1 Teleria West. I think 1 Teleria West is correct. And of course, all these cards are just independently good. I don't know if I like Simic Growth Chamber. Although it does combo with Yours Follower. It also run Echoing Deeps. I don't like Echoing Deeps. Resilience. Yeah, but it's a colorless land. And we've already been having mana issues, so I don't know if I'm too keen. Larry West. Bounce land. Discard. Deep Fathom. Stony Brook. Merfolk costs 1 less. Behold, my Singer of Swift Rivers. Stun your creature. One, two, Kiora, draw 2 cards. Then discard 2 cards for Rel and Ripples. Green, scry 1, then that creature explores. Top. Okay, now we're holding up Counterspell and Voldarian Catcher. Or we could just explore 3 times, which I think might be better. Okay, here's Hawkball. Explore 1. Top. 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 Swing. Did you do any pre-releases? Yes, I did a 2-headed giant pre-release, and then I had 1 before that. Whenever a creature you control explores a land card, win. I do like doing that, so Fiora. Graveyard. Or, well, scry to bottom. Graveyard. Scry to top. Put that into play. Scry 1, put into play tapped. Scry 1. Oh, this is now flipped over. So this would just be a counter, we mill it. This would just be a counter, we mill it. Alright, combat. Swing. We almost have Threshold. We could get Threshold if we sacked a Merfolk. We could sack this one, I guess. Okay. Oh, only, but we don't have a target. That is a bummer. Oh no, we just have to do 1,000,000 damage. Dead. Bummer. Or we can just hold up Counterspell instead. Dope. Alright, well this feels stupid. This deck feels evil and fucked up. There you go. Have it back. It appears to be working perfectly fine. Alright, well that was our last deck, everyone. I want to thank you, YouTube, for coming around. Once again, please do get, well, hey, here's the link to the deck. But read the description of the stream if you want to get your deck reviewed, YouTube. Thank you all for stopping by. As for